Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. What is up?
Tailsthehero.
JTH, and I only have one question at this very moment, and that is, what in the name of sanity have you got on your head?
It's a Marine's hat. I wear a Marine hat now. Marine hats are cool. Oh!
Well, you ain't wearing it anymore.
You're a jerk.
Thank you.
Alright, let's get this going. Today we're doing Big Adventure, tons of fun. It's an AceCar Reddit, and
Yeah, and we haven't heard too much about this, but...
it's a clapfic, we know that much.
Oh, yeah,
That's really all we know, so let's get this going.
Yeah, here we go, and I guess I'll use my Sonic to start this up.
Jeez.
What can you do? I love this thing.
Alright, yeah.
Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A
Beautiful heart.
Faithful and
strong. Sharing kindness.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat.
It's
Gents.
an easy
You
feat.
jerk.
Thank you.
And magic. Well, pretty much just makes the whole thing complete.
Are you sure?
Really?
Does
Today,
magic make everything
Going to be
complete?
focusing on
Of
two,
course it does. What am I talking about?
the big adventure and the tons of fun.
I
Okay.
like adventure and fun.
Big adventure, tons of fun fanfiction was written by Raging Semi.
I'm kind of
I
confused
really like
though.
his
Like,
surname
what's with
there.
this picture? Wait a sec.
Don't don't you dare read what it says.
And it's
Why?
supposed to gore, but I'm not
Because
sure.
people might get
It might be
offended.
Clop, I don't know.
It's either Clop or Gore. Let's hope it's not Gore.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I mean, Clop I can handle.
Here we go.
You know.
Yeah, but not gore. I could handle to an extent.
I ask. I can eat that piece of cake.
Typical Pinkie Pie.
By the way, are you gonna eat that piece of cake? L from Death Note. Love L from Death Note. Rock on, L.
Leave Fluttershy alone. Yeah, said Applejack. You already ate your cake. And Rainbow Dashes and Rarities. Nah, it's okay, said Rainbow Dash. I don't mind. Starting training for a race tomorrow morning. I don't really want to fill up on a lot of junk food.
Okay, Rainbow Dash being the
also on a
athlete.
diet, Rarity said.
On a
I have to
diet.
keep my girlish figure.
Typical Rarity.
Okay, I guess. Fluttershy said to Pinkie.
Aw.
Pinkie snatched the plate from Fluttershy and started to gobble it down. Rarity watched her with a look of distaste. You know, Pinkie, Rarity said, none of us are getting any younger. Maybe it's time you started looking after your own figure. You saying I'm fat? She said with her mouth full. Oh, no, 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 Rarity said. Not at all. You're buxom. Maybe just a bit soft around the edges.
Ah.
Oh, you mean my pudgy pudge? All the fellas like it, Pinkie said. More cushion for the pushing.
Come on.
Yeah,
That joke's been played out.
I've heard that phrase before, and not quite sure if I find it very appropriate.
I get it.
That joke's been
If
played
he's
out.
being bony, Pinkie said.
Ouch.
Now wait a minute.
Burn!
Owned?
I hope
Burn!
this is flying. Girls, Applejack interrupted
Burn.
me at the time.
Applejack.
You seeing what I'm seeing? At the end of the table?
Pardon.
All the girls turned to look. They had to squint and look carefully. They were at the end of the table. On the other end was very far away. And the other end was very, very far away. They
Okay.
were at a banquet. A
Banquet?
big party, really. It was being thrown in Princess Luna's honor.
Yay!
Oh, cool.
Hundreds of people
Sweetness.
were in attendance.
Hundreds of people.
All of them more
Ponies,
important
you mean.
than they were.
Yeah,
They were only there
Must have been a
because
typo.
Twilight was Princess Celestia's personal student, and the other 5 were her friends.
true.
What's going on? Pinkie Pie asked, swallowing the last bit of cake. Looks like Princess Luna's sitting on Princess Celestia's lap.
for
What?
for
Applejack
what?
said.
What'd she be doing that for?
I have a
That's
bad
no way
feeling.
for a proper lady. Hey,
Yeah.
he said. I
So
don't care if she's a princess. It's simply not done.
Yeah,
Well,
sitting on your
she is a
sister's lap.
princess.
Does it honestly matter?
It's her
I don't know.
shindig. It's her shindig. So I guess she gets to do what she wants.
Well,
Twilight,
Well, that
you okay?
kind of would make sense.
Twilight was looking down at her empty plate. Unlike everybody else who was trying to see what was going on ahead of the table, she was a shade of pale pink.
I
She said.
think Twilight has a
I'm okay.
good, strong idea of what's going on.
She looks like she's bouncing, Pinkie Pie said cheerfully.
Say what?
what?
Twilight turned her face to look,
Say what?
flushed further, and turned her face back down to bury it in her hand.
Her hooves.
God, I knew there was a catch, but I didn't think it would be this. Oh, so Luna's bouncing on Celestia's lap, and...
Is this a fuchsia story?
Probably.
This is gonna be a clapfic!
Yeah.
Cool!
Okay,
Twilight
sounded a
took in
little
deep
bit
breath
too
and
much
looked
there.
Rainbow Dash square in the eye. There. Happy birthday to you!
It's Luna's
The
birthday?
voices of the entire crowd rose up in back on the
Oh
wall.
gosh.
The song was diminishing before it was over. The guests were seeing what Twilight already knew was happening. Piggy kept singing the last line even though everybody else had stopped. She never finished. Twilight, Rarity asked, are they doing what I think they're doing?
Wait.
They are, Twilight said. Princess Celestia is fucking Princess Luna.
It's a future
Oh,
story.
no.
It's a
No,
future story.
no. That is not right. No.
I don't really.
No.
Fuchsia.
Oh. Fuck.
It's a fuchsia story.
Fuck.
Oh,
Dare
boy.
we?
Let's go. Like, we gotta do it. If we get too, and you know, just gonna say this right now. If I get too, muffed, weirded out, I'm not gonna finish. He can finish it, but I'm not.
I'm not gonna finish this either. I can't stand fuchsia as much as you.
Well, let's see how far we can get.
Yeah.
Several of the other guests turned to look at Twilight with disapproval at her crude use of language. Then they turned back to watch Princess Celestia fuck Princess Luna.
Really?
Said Fluttershy. I don't mean to interrupt, but how is that even possible? Twilight steeled herself. She had wanted to tell her friends about this someday, but she had wanted it to be on her own terms, not like this. Well, you see, there's a certain magical spell. Oh, jeez, Rainbow Dash interrupted. Isn't that one that gives penises to girls? Oh,
Yeah,
it's a futa story.
what the fuck at the same time?
I'm gonna enjoy this. A lot more
What?
than I would a normal story. Yes!
You enjoy
How
it?
did you know about that, Rainbow Dash? Twilight asked. I heard a rumor. Now just wait a minute, Applejack said. Did you say there's a magic spell that gives girls penises? Twilight
Oh
nodded.
boy.
Jeez.
And now Princess Celestia is humping on her sister, Princess Luna, with her penis that she done grown? Twilight nodded again.
For real.
Said
You
Rarity.
really used
Now
that
that's
language.
most certainly unladylike.
She has a point.
I was
Rarity
worried
right
something
there.
like this might happen, Twilight said. Her 5 friends looked at her. It was all too simple. Right.
This is.
Luna throws a party, nobody comes to it. So she just decides to throw another party as if nothing ever happened. Well, that's hardly our fault, darling, Rarity said. We were directed to the wrong place. Right, said Twilight. Princess Celestia played a trick on Princess Luna, but I don't think that Princess Luna is the sort of person to just brush something like that off without responding in some way, so I thought she was up to something. And more than just a dinner party, I don't even think it's really her birthday. I think she invited us all here so we could watch. Maybe
Oh.
she's an exhibitionist.
This isn't
I
gonna
don't
turn
know.
into an
Twilight
orgy,
flushed
is it?
more deeply.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as
So,
mine.
we're just supposed to watch? Dash asked. Twilight shrugged.
If this turns into an orgy,
Ooh, look!
I'm
Pinkie
out.
said.
Yeah.
6 friends turned to look down the table. Now she's bending her over!
I.
Oh,
Celestia
gee.
indeed had Luna bent over the table. She had pulled off her dress, and they could just make out Celestia's big tits flopping up and down as she pumped.
It's like a furry thing. I think.
I guess.
I think they might be humans or something like that because they were saying hands and stuff.
You're enjoying this? Why not, silly? Dinner and a show.
Oh, jeez. Pinky. That was funny but wrong at the
I love
same
you,
time.
Pinky, but
That was wrong.
damn.
I ain't never been to a party like this before.
Dinner and
Oh,
a
okay,
show.
just listen,
Derp.
Twilight said, trying
Yeah.
to speak above the grunting and screaming coming
Derp
from the
is right.
princesses. All we have to do is sit here. It's not gonna get any worse.
Why not
It could've
just
been- it
walk the
could've been.
fuck out?
But I think this is
What I
all
would
Luna
do.
wants. You don't have to look. We could just sit here. And after a few minutes, we can leave. We can all forget this forever.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Twilight was interrupted by a loud clap. There was a sudden gust
Clap?
of wind, and the decorative candles on the table were snuffed out. Plates and silverware were bounced from some unseen force all along the table. People felt some magical energy pressing through their bodies.
What the f...
Oh, hell, said Twilight. What was
Oh,
that?
hell.
Fluttershy had almost screamed.
Oh no!
Twilight, what just happened? Applejack begged to know.
Look down.
Twilight had gone
Yeah.
from a beat red to pale white within
Oh
seconds.
god, pale white.
Twilight didn't answer at first, but she had a 1,000-yard stare. Twilight, darling, you're scaring me. What's going on?
Well, duh.
Yeah, said Dash. What's the deal? Twilight swallowed hard. Luna... I guess I just really underestimated Luna. Twilight looked into the eyes of all her friends. There was a growing ruckus from the other party guests as they discovered for themselves what had happened. She just cast a spell again. She cast it on all of us.
Oh,
Her friends
fuck.
blinked in surprise, not fully grasping the implications. We just grew our own penises.
Oh,
my
jeez.
God.
Looks like it was what we feared.
It's gonna be hot! I can't wait.
What?
What?
Twilight's followers were speechless for a
Like,
moment. They ignored the shrieks and laughs and roars from the other guests.
George.
Pinky was the first to move. She hiked up her dress and reached up underneath it.
What?
Oh, wow! She said cheerfully.
Oh,
I got a big
What?
one.
Why would she be
She reached up
cheerful
with her
about
other hand and grabbed
this?
the rest of it. Oh, wow! She's really enthralled by this.
The roles have been reversed.
Fluttershy didn't
Yeah.
move at all, except for a slight wobbling as she almost passed out. Applejack looked to her left and looked to her right.
Imagine something
She
like
tried
that
to be
happening,
discreet
like-
while not
Not really.
at all. And
What
with
the
one hand
fuck?
over the table to feel the
You
wall.
one day having a
Yeah.
perfectly good dinner and you've got a couple
That's
friends
his
there who
brow
are girls,
was
they grow
furrowed.
dicks.
She
It's like,
wasn't particularly happy.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
More
gonna
shade of
leave
green.
now, so
Yeah.
thanks for the dinner, I'm out.
Rarity really did manage to be discreet.
Mhm.
Both of her hands remained on the table, perfectly poised, as she sat there with perfect
Yeah,
posture.
they have hands.
Twilight, who was sitting next to her at the table, noticed that Rarity was experimentally rubbing her knees together, all under the table and out of view of the other guests.
Mm.
Twilight sighed and rolled her eyes. She was in no particular hurry to check herself. She had cast a spell on herself more than once.
What?
Oh, really now?
Really
She knew
now?
there would be plenty of time. Luna's special party was just getting started.
Oh,
Oh
no.
dear.
Their attention was finally broken when a nearby party guest ripped off her gown and sat right on the table. Her laughing husband started to fillet her in front of everyone else. Oh,
Say what?
oh, baby. Oh, great, Dash said. Now I guess everybody's gonna have sex.
Yeah, it's an orgy.
Yeah.
Well, Twilight.
Well, if that's the case,
That's the thing about.
I ain't listening to this.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah. I really don't want to listen to this due to the fact that it's a food. If they were still ponies, I probably wouldn't mind.
Sorry, every pony. I mean, who requested it, do you know?
I think it was the same guy who requested the Tumblr, Young Casper 585.
Alright, well, if that's who it is, man, sorry, but we can't do this. Like,
No.
no offense, I mean, like,
No offense at all. We're not trying to be rude.
We appreciate that you're making requests, and we want you to keep doing it, but I can't handle futa. I mean,
Especially if it's a big orgy. I mean, if they were still ponies, maybe I could handle it.
To be honest, futa, it just kind of
Rubs you the wrong
It's
way.
gross to me. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, it's just a type of thing. but
It's just a fanfic. It's not real, but
We'll do something else, but right now I don't think we're gonna do the futa. Sorry, but please do make other requests. I mean,
if you want to,
I mean,
just make sure they're not futa, because that stuff
we would prefer not to do futa.
Yeah.
Just saying. Like,
Just saying, and Young Casper 585, we appreciate the request, but this is making my bowels turn inside out.
Come and get your stuff.
Alright, we'll be right there. Alright, see every pony later.
Yeah, we gotta go eat. Our food is here. That was my dad who just came in. We will see every pony.
We'll make something else later.
Yes, we will. Goodbye.
Yeah, later.